You've never seen anything like this on YouTube before. This is a set of pure American muscle. Heavy-duty Western Star 4900 by PowerBlock. When I opened this set, I was seriously impressed. A 9-step instruction manual, a sticker pack, and over 1,500 pieces, including alternative red parts you can swap in for the chrome ones. But what really grabbed me was the engineering. PowerBlock did an amazing job capturing the weight and brute force of this truck monster. It's bigger and longer than most of the other models I've built. The truck's frame is built with Technic elements for durability and lightness. It has a few cool features, but not all of them are perfect. You already know about the optional red parts. But there's also working front wheel steering with a lever behind the cab. Unfortunately, the system's design isn't great. The steering range is only 5 to 10 degrees. It's cool that they added functionality, but it doesn't really work well. The frame is solid and thoughtfully designed, but I wouldn't touch certain parts too often. This is more of a collector's display piece than a playset. Fix those minor flaws, throw in some iconic details, and this could easily be one of the top sets of 2025. The customization potential is massive. You could add lights, a working motor, using one of the containers for batteries, or come up with your own mods. Drop your ideas in the comments. I think this set is more suitable for an adult audience. It's not as bright and colorful for kids, but it's stylish, moderately detailed, and has almost no exposed studs. As far as I know, this is PowerBlock's first truck model, and for a first attempt, it's a solid result. I hope they fix the flaws and make the next truck sets 10 times better. But just by looking at this frame, I already see a few alternative configurations. Even using the spare red parts from the set, you could try extending the truck frame and adding a third axle by moving one over from the trailer. That would make this rig even longer and even more impressive. The fuel tanks are made from Technic elements too. They look unique, but they're not the sturdiest. As long as you don't bump them, they're fine. But I wish they were built from regular parts for more stability. The model's detailing is decent, except for the interior and engine. The interior is standard for most Lego-style builds, and there's no engine under the hood. There's a mechanism to open the hood like a real truck, but with nothing inside, it feels pointless. And the hood opening system is just as clunky as the steering. I ended up locking the hood in place. That's the third notable feature, but also a flawed one. This truck definitely shares design DNA with classic American rigs. Maybe it reminds you more of a Peterbilt or Kenworth. But since the box calls a Western Star, I kept that name. If I tweak the front grille and split it into 2 sections like the real 4900, it'll be even more recognizable. Still, if you spend a few hours customizing it with spare parts, you could totally improve these weak spots. The truck's main color is black, a classic bold choice. It pairs well with the purple accents and chrome details. The rock and roll style stickers give it a gritty attitude. When I look at this model, I can't help but think of Black Sabbath and hear those legendary hits in my head. Sometimes I feel like if I open one of the containers, there'd be a tiny concert stage inside. The sleeper cab is empty inside, but it looks great from the outside and complements the overall design. There's nice detailing of the trailer power cables. It even comes with 2 sets. I used the purple ones, but there were also a red and a blue one. The chrome bumper looks awesome and mounts securely. It really captures the real-life shape, probably the most accurate part of this Western Star. And if you added extra marker lights, it would look even cooler and more stylish. Or you could build a bull bar. That would make it look even more badass. The fenders with headlights, air filters, and exhaust stacks, also great. The doors look okay, but the mirrors need work. They're way too small for a truck. The sleeper side panels with stickers definitely add a nice touch. It's a shame the sleeper is isolated. There's no entrance from the cab and no door from the outside. But the proportions and shape relative to the cab are spot on. The roof of the cab is nicely detailed, especially the chrome sun visor, and I love that you can adjust the tilt. What's cool is that classic American trucks have those boxy shapes, tons of customization options, and lots of tuning potential. They're easy to recreate in Lego and still make them instantly recognizable. I give a big thumbs up to the sleeper roof and all the chrome parts. That's awesome. The whole structure goes on easily and gives the model a solid and finished look. That was the final step in building the cab, but there's just a little bit left before the truck is complete. The rear fenders and mud flaps look cool, but are just okay in terms of stability. There were no rear lights in the original set, so I made my own. Way better this way. The fifth wheel coupling looks great and actually works. The hitch is solidly attached to the frame and has an adjustable tilt, so when you lift the truck with the trailer, the connection stays strong. Now it just needs the wheels, and the Western Star 4900 is ready. Despite its flaws, it's a really cool truck and will take a proud spot in my collection, even though I don't have that many trucks. What's great is that this set includes a trailer with branded PowerBlock containers, perfect for storing your favorite models. A great bonus to go with the truck. The trailer frame is also made from Technic pieces. It's sturdy, with flat panels on top that make a clean platform for the containers. The containers are classic style and can fit any LEGO Speed Champions car, supercars, sports cars, or tough SUVs. Since all PowerBlock containers are compatible, you can replace one of the sidewalls with a transparent panel to display the model inside. Or put your favorite PowerBlock model container right on this trailer platform. That's a great idea. Their models have awesome designs by Moonrock, and I already have a bunch in my collection. Which PowerBlock container would you put on this trailer? Let me know in the comments. The trailer's size blew me away. It's nearly twice as long as the truck. But unlike the truck, it's even more reliable. Solid construction, well designed, and all the parts fit tightly. I think this trailer is pretty universal. You could use it with other LEGO builds or your own designs. Too bad it's not sold separately. But the design and detailing are excellent. Even though it's just a basic flatbed, it's the most popular and versatile trailer in the world, used to carry all kinds of cargo, including containers, oversized loads, and more. Interestingly, the mudguard construction on the trailer is actually better than on the truck. The trailer's triple axle is easy to install and spins well. Just be careful not to tighten the pieces too much during assembly, or the trailer's geometry might get slightly off. A few standout features: chrome elements and a working trailer landing gear. There's a small side handle to adjust the height, and I think PowerBlock even created a brand new piece just for this gear system. Or maybe I've never seen it before. What do you think? Drop a comment. The height adjustment lever is the final piece of this build. Nothing wrong with liking what you like. Time to hook up the trailer to the truck. I'll need to lift the trailer a bit to get a clean connection. Now I'm placing 2 containers on the platform. I had already pre-built the containers. They're quick and simple to put together. They've got awesome graffiti-style PowerBlock logos on them. I'll use them to store 2 Brian's Nissan Skyline GTR R34 models that I built in an earlier video. Definitely check that out if you haven't. Now let's look at the final result. After finishing the build, I realized this is officially the biggest model in my collection. It barely fits in my studio. But now it's the biggest and baddest centerpiece in my collection and on the channel. Hit that like, drop a comment to support the channel, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome LEGO, PowerBlock, custom builds, and future projects.